Oh Lord. Tide ho. Oh Lord. Ho tide. Lord.
Oh
Tide
my.
ho. Wait a minute. Oh Lord.
Hey.
Oh. I know you're talking to a real iPhone user.
Oh.
Quality.
Oh, that's sad.
Girl, this rabbit has eaten everything. I'm just sick of this damn rabbit. Oh my god, you guys! I have a rabbit now, and I've been having it for like how long? Like probably like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Rabbit is rabbits. I did not know rabbits was very high maintenance. Like you really have to do a lot of things with them, for it's cleaning their cage. And this rabbit is a mess. Oh my lord. Girl, I just changed the cage and like less than an hour, it was poop everywhere already. And remind you guys, rabbit poops are very solid. So it's just like it look, small little pellets or whatever case. Maybe that's what it kind of look like. And I put the hay in there. He ate all the hay. I gotta give him some more hay. Girl, I'm done with this rabbit.
We.
Oh, I'm gonna keep it though. Don't get it twisted. I wanted to live, but Lord have mercy, he is something else. Ugh. Oh, you guys, this is Tato here. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
What you say?
Oh Lord.
Yes, this is me.
Girl, wig. I've been calling your name.
Oh, sorry about that, girl. I was trying to find my shade, but I don't know where I put it.
Oh, I got my shit in. I'm sorry, you guys. We so ready to throw
We.
shade at each other. Yep, we getting the shade fan through the podcast, girl.
I
Ready.
can't find mine.
I was wondering. I was like, I know this girl can hear me because
Yeah,
I
I
hear
could. I was
her
looking
over
for it.
there. There you go.
I
Oh
heard you
yeah.
about the rabbit. I know you keep it. You back.
Oh Lord. I was introducing ourselves. I mean, introducing myself, and I need you.
Sorry, you guys. This is the TO show. If you didn't hear
Mhm.
it from me, you have to hear it from me. It's not official till I say it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys, this is more of an update, and it's kind of like a quick update of the shows that we're actually watching and everything. So
Yeah.
we have like how many shows? Like four shows. Four
Yeah, and
shows.
the reason why it's quick is because we want to get straight into watching more of those shows so we can kind of start finishing them
Hmm.
because we've been
Well, we
slacking.
finished the encore, so I guess we can give you our last thoughts because we was like doing a
Reviewing
couple
at
episode
first
reviews.
every episode, then we started moving back from every episode to like every two episodes, and then now we're at the end. It's done. It's over.
Hmm.
So
So it's a BET present the encore. We're doing that. Also, we have the Real Housewives of Potomac, which it was actually good. It was amazing.
and
We
it's
watching
fantastic.
Lovers and Friends
Yeah.
from Chasing Reality on YouTube,
Hmm.
and also we're doing Signal or whatever case may
Yeah.
be.
We're watching a little bit of signal stuff here and there. We're trying to, kind of get further in those because we've been,
We want to support our people.
yeah, yeah.
Wig. So I guess where we want to start. I guess we can start with like Love and Friends. We have Dennis. That's one of the bachelors. And what was
From
the
the
other
previous
guy?
season, you guys.
Yes, he was. What was the other guy's name?
Girl, don't ask me that question. I'll look it up.
We've
But
been
kind of
drinking, you
get started
guys.
on your review.
We got to be drinking. Well, we're really enjoying it. I think we're on episode 3. I think that was what we finished, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was episode 2, right? Yeah, it was episode 2. So it's
No,
I'm
it's
actually.
episode 3.
It was 3.
Hmm.
Okay, well, it was 3, and it's actually pretty good. We did enjoy the first one as well, but I'm liking this one, and it's I love little shows about us finding love and stuff like that, and meaning us meaning black men, and it's definitely a great
Gay.
fit. So
Don't
yeah,
forget that. Don't forget that.
that too, that too. For both of the bachelors, they're great.
Lionel.
Lionel, okay.
There you
And
go.
Lionel, I really don't care for. Nor do I care for Dennis too much. It's just I would say
Yeah.
Dennis is into the show as the for as looking for love, but I feel like what's his name, Lionel. I feel like he's very, and which they both are judgmental, but it just doesn't seem like he's really fully participating versus how Dennis really is. So, and I'm going to give him a pass because maybe this is his first time being on a reality show or something like that. So maybe that's just like different from him because you can tell that he feels a little bit uncomfortable. And if I'm not mistaken, when we were watching and you brought up that he was looking in the cameras and stuff like that. He
Yeah, he
constantly kept
moves
looking in the camera.
forward when he talks, like he moves forward and it's weird. I mean, it may be something that he does because he's trying to be funny. He's making a joke and he wants you to realize where the joke is, but it's a lot.
It wasn't landing. I felt like it just fell and it didn't land nowhere.
A
It's
lot.
still falling. We trying to
It's
wait for it to land, but it's still falling. So you know he's trying.
yeah. I like I like the show. I will say that, but I'm like, yeah, I don't care for the Bachelors as much. I think the guys who they're setting them up with are a lot more interesting more interesting characters.
Yeah, then them. Like
Yes.
the bald head one that I really like. I felt like they should have made him a bachelor.
I think he's probably gonna be a bachelor next year.
Yeah, because he just has the potential. He knows what he wants, and I definitely want the one that he was competing against too. I would just love to see them both being bachelors. They got personality for days, and we would love to see them. So we're really
I
continuing with the show.
I will say this, it feels much shorter than the previous season. Is that
Hmm.
just me?
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Because
I
I
I
think
feel
how
like
many episodes was last season? Let
well,
me look it
first
up.
of all, we haven't seen all the people that they picked. Because remind you, I think they picked the friends picked one. Uh, I think they picked 4 people. Lord.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 5 episodes. And then also what they did was they had the the bachelors go on 2 different dates with the different guys. So it was more
Mm,
personal.
yeah.
Whereas this one is like they have the first episode where they're kind of talking about themselves and they decide on the guy. The friends kind of just pick a kind of pick within a lineup of who they're interested in, and then the
Hmm.
second episode is where they all meet in one room, and the bachelors decide on a guy, and then the friends decide on a guy, and it feels like this this episode was the double date. I don't know if I like that they had a double date. Sorry, you guys have my alarm. I don't know if I like the double date situation.
Hmm.
I think it made more sense when they had it to where the bachelors went on solo dates with the guys. So it was a little bit more personal instead of it being a competition. It's more of a
Yeah.
I want to get to know you situation.
Absolutely. And it just creates an awkward situation at the end of the day. It does create a thing that Because like I said, I don't like to be in a situation like that where it's like I'm. That's why, like, even what it's like having an interview. I hate group interviews. Ugh. I hate that
I
because
would too.
it is so much. It's just like because you try to be cool, but you're just looking at the point of your competition. Some people got more experience than you and stuff like that. So and it's just like I don't like that. I like a separate. But I know a lot of companies they do that. I just hate group interviews, and it's just like with those I never do well. Like I never get the job at no one time I did get the job at a group interview because I was the best of the best in that point. But those other ones, they had people that was more strong than me, and yeah, I was very intimidated at. At the end of the day, I was like, yeah, these people got it going on, or whatever the case may be. But I'm not gonna lie, each one that I didn't get, I did had a better job that came along afterwards, by the way. But yeah, whatever. So, but yeah, I think they need to not do that. So, I understand it's COVID, so maybe they had a restriction at some point, but come on now, girl. Now y'all know we live in like COVID don't exist nowadays. Not saying everybody, but
Yeah.
just saying. But we're continuing with the show. Is there anything else you want to add? Because like I said, we're still watching it. So at this moment, we're still watching
Mm,
it.
no, I'm just saying. I was just saying that it feels shorter, and I hope that they don't do that next year. Give us more time to get to know the bachelors individually with the different guys that they're dating. Because I feel like last year we got more of a sense of okay, they could work out. They seem like they have a good
Hmm.
relationship together, or ugh, I wouldn't put them two together. Like we got more of a sense of that last year versus now it feels kind of like they rush straight to double dates. And yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Agreed.
But I do agree with what you're saying. It's maybe a COVID situation. So, anyways, you guys, that was our feelings about Lovers and Friends, which is a good show, by the way. Please support and watch. It's fun. It's fantastic. It's, for the girls,
Hmm.
Mhm.
We're gonna get into our second show. Again, this is gonna be a light one too, which is off Signal, Cuffin season 4. And I don't know if we talked about this. I don't think we talked about this one, if I'm not mistaken.
Did we?
I don't think we
I
talked
think we
about this.
did a little while ago. I'm not 1000% sure. 1000% sure. I think we looked at the trailer and did a review. I don't know. Let's just say we don't know for sure. We're gonna still talk about how we feel, but
Hmm.
if we already talked about it, girl, just hear it again.
Hmm.
Sorry.
So Signal on Signal they have Cuffing Season, which is a same thing like Lovers and Friends, but a very different and very pornographic. If you want to, put that out there. And we enjoy it. I'm not enjoying The Bachelor.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good to look at, but for his personality wise, no, he doesn't have it. Or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
He's one of those people that you might need to have the personality for him. And it
I
it
think
has.
I
Go ahead.
think what makes it seem like he doesn't well, not seem. I think what's like not giving him personality is this identity of masculinity that he has. And I
Hmm.
think the problem is
And
like
him
people
trying to
like
be
to
young too, because
go.
he said he was
Yeah.
20. What do you say? He was 2032. And remind you, this man was way older than us when we was watching this porn as
It has
teenagers.
to be. It has to be.
Mm, let's be very clear. And as far as I know, a person that's trying to play two different things, because remind you guys, when a person's trying to play old, it's really it shows that they're old because they'll be trying to use the slang and stuff like that, and sometimes that shit don't hit, or whatever case may be. Like I be trying to say some stuff that the young kids saying, and it just don't sound right for me because it's like, girl, I'm
And it
not.
don't feel right.
Yeah, it's like, girl, I'm not from that era. I mean, I'm not gonna say it right or whatever case may be. You know, I be trying to say the thing. Oh, it's for me. It's the wig for me or whatever. Because I be saying that a little bit, but certain slangs I just can't say because I'm like, girl, that just don't sit right with me. Oh,
Right.
It just don't flow or roll off the tongue. I don't have a full passion of experience behind
With
this.
it.
Yeah, and I'm speaking from experience of dealing with a person that was older and he was trying to be hip and stuff like that, and it was like, girl, it's not giving what you think it's giving. It's not, girl. Just let it go. So I think that that's one thing that just made him look more worse. So him and the plug, because the plug keep on saying he's young too as well. And he said he was what 40, 34, 34. That's what he said. But he looked like he's given a full 38 or 39. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. He seems older.
Yes, he
Again,
does.
like older black man from him. It's a particular kind of, it's a particular brand of older black man that he looks and acts like. And I think that's what we're saying basically. It's just like he gives off an older vibe.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
No, really, he really, really does.
he does.
He cannot be around our age or whatever case may be. Now I understand that they got some people that are, whatever case may be. I guess whatever. They may not have good genes as us, but but
Mm,
it's I mean,
yeah.
his name is the plug. Maybe he was plugging himself up, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the line? So what you feel like the show is giving for you?
Um. Okay. Now here's the thing with the Signal, you guys. It's you don't watch Signal because it's good. Because there was a time when they tried, and it was actually entertaining. Some of it didn't
Mhm.
make sense. The plot points and the way they got to certain things didn't make a lot of sense, but it was entertaining. I think the thing is now it's just fully on the space of um Cinemax, like late night Cinemax kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like that. Very soft core porn, essentially. I mean, they do the actual act of oral. That does actually happen, but the rest of it, they don't do.
Yeah.
And I noticed that they have an OnlyFans too, so it's like they're going for the OnlyFans route situation. And it's like, okay, if that works, cool. But yeah. So that's Signal. It's one of those things where it's like you don't watch it because of the plots. You watch it because you see people like you, one, and also it's just really terrible. And it's okay. Do you feel like Signal's kind of sort of like the Tyler Perry of gay?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, good. So I was right.
It's kind of coming of a cult thing because it just it feels just like they're not even trying to create good content. They just
Yes.
focusing. Maybe they just stuck in their own way or whatever case may be, and you can tell that the person that's creating the show is the same person, which is the owner of the network or whatever case may be. Well, of the app.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you want to put it. I'm not trying to be shit.
It's a network because he does do. Remember, he does straight content as well.
Hmm.
Oh, and by
So,
the way, before we get to it, I found the Shade fan.
oh, did you,
Yes, I did.
girl?
Now, my fan is more of a it's a Asian fan, if that makes sense. Like a historically Asian, more of like cultural fan. My mom used to have it. This was when black people used to, girl, we used to have that aesthetic of Asian culture. Sorry,
Mm.
y'all. Girl, sorry. But yeah, so I have it because we just had it around and I just use it for the shade fan. I do, however, want to get a different one. I want to get more of like one of the girls' fans,
Like mine's.
big.
Girl.
Now I don't know if you noticed, but did you notice that your fan is more of the new pride flag? The one that's like Black Lives Matter pride. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm. BLM.
Yeah. As soon as I saw it, now I didn't say it when we did that video where we was talking about it, but I thought it, and I really thought I did say it in my head. I thought I said it, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, but yeah, I feel like it's like Signal's not. It's just something you watch, just to watch, just to see naked black gay men. That's pretty much the whole point of
Mm-hmm.
Signal. You do watch other ones. I think there's ones that have been great. Slate TV used to have one that was called Love at First Night. It was fantastic. Loved
Mm-hmm.
every minute of that one. That was really great. Modern Day Black Gay, The Outcry. It's a bunch of different ones that were really great. And I just wish they would go further with those ones. But if if it didn't work out for the people, if it that they deserved, then understandable. It just is how it is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's how the cookie crumbles, you know? Unfortunately. But yeah,
Mm.
it was good. It was it's entertaining, but it's not great. That's the whole point of watching Signal. You watch it because it's just entertaining. It's not great.
It really isn't. But yeah, like I said, we're still keeping up with the show and the naked people.
Essentially. Can we just
And
say
it's
it?
like I said, like I said, we're used to them just messing around with each other. And for some reason, for this season, they've been calling people out. Now, I don't understand about the situation with Knockout situation. I feel like he really didn't know, and so someone really probably came and told him or whatever case may be.
Because the
So,
guy he got mad at, he actually was winning. The guy was winning the show.
mm-hmm.
So it was like it felt like he was gonna win, but then he did what he did. Did they show him doing what he did?
You talking about the light skin one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, because it was with that real fine dark skinned dude. I forgot his name.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. What's he doing?
We love to see it. We really
We
do.
did. We did love to see him. He was great TV.
So it's still airing on Signal, you guys. Signal 23. So we want you guys to check it out. It's not really that much to talk about, but besides that, it is what it is now. So
And that's the thing. It's like, it is what it is. That's all you can really say. You can't really say, oh, it's great. It's terrible. It's not great. It is.
it just is what it is.
There you go. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Let's move on. But that's
Okay,
Signal.
let's
We
get to BET presents.
Encore. Do you want more? No, I'm just kidding.
They ended it very well. Let's be clear about how many episodes they got, because if I'm not mistaken, it was like 10 episodes.
Was
I
it
think
10? Yes, it was
I
10.
think we
I think it
got
was
10
10.
episodes because I think the point is they moved the story along because it's like, girl, look, we didn't want to see no more after Nivea left.
We were kind of done.
Yes. When Misha and Nivea left, we was over it.
We were done.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Misha, I was okay.
Girl. Now Misha wrote on 2 songs, by the way. 2 songs.
Yeah.
It was say something and the Witchcom song. What is that song? The Christian song. And I found out that Ariel Day wrote on that song too. I think she was
Wait,
like the
wait,
main.
wait,
She was one
wait,
of the main writers
wait.
on that song.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The way it was produced, it looked like they made Say Something after Misha left. Didn't it look like that?
No, I think they already had that song.
No, they didn't. They never performed it.
They never performed it, but I think they had it because remember they had the setup on the
That they said
board.
they wanted to do a female empowerment song, but they never said, "Oh, we have one." They never put it out there that they had one. They just said that they want to do one.
They had it. I know they had to have it because remember they was all in a room when they was
Now,
trying to figure out which one to go first or
okay,
whatever the case may be. So they had
yeah.
it. So Misha
Hmm.
wrote on 2 of them, which was the gospel song. And like I said, that gospel song, Ariel Day was the lead writer on
Which is very interesting because she said this isn't something I'm into. I don't like stuff like this. but you were the lead writer on that one. That's very interesting.
Well,
Because remember, she said that if my friends know who I am, they know this isn't who I am. So you weren't really for that song, but you were the lead writer.
yeah, they got people that can write things that they may not be into singing.
That's true. I mean, you're not into good wigs, but you write about good wigs.
Girl,
Oh wait,
please.
wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on.
Girl, yeah, too late. Last time I checked, I had a sew in. Oh,
Well,
didn't know it.
well, it's out. Oop,
But I love the album. It's pretty great. The song's been
it's
stuck in
cute,
my head. It really has. And, I'm very proud of them.
but
Keely brought the drama.
it is a little repetitive. It is a little samey with the sounds. Not to say that
Mm.
that's necessarily bad, because a lot of people had that criticism about Solange, that Solange's album was the same. It was a great album. It was fun.
What album was the same?
That last one,
Oh, what was the last album? I know it.
A Seat at the Table.
The CST, no. That was not her latest album. Her latest
That was
album
the
was,
last,
no. She had another album, girl, that came out, girl. That was a big thing.
the one with I Saw Things I Couldn't Imagine. Oh, When I Get Home. Is it When I
Hmm.
Get Home?
Yes. Let me make
Is
sure.
that the one with things I couldn't I imagine? Yes, that's
I
the
saw
one.
things I imagine. I saw things I imagine. Oh
Yeah,
Lord, my
that's the
brother
one.
loves.
Everybody
He
said that
loves
that was
that
the
album.
same. Everybody said that one was like the same beat and sound over and over again, but people love that one. So you know that shouldn't take away from your enjoyment of the album. If it sounds the same, it sounds the same. But if you like it, you like it. That's what it is. You know.
Hmm. My boyfriend, he loves that album. He was. I heard that. I heard every song. Call me. And Solange has a beautiful voice. She really does, and it's great for her to have her own personal style of music versus her sister, and I think that's just an amazing
But I
thing.
think that was important for her to do. That's what she wanted, because everybody wanted her to be Beyonce Jr. or the same as Beyonce, and it was like it's tiring. Don't you can't do that to somebody.
Hmm.
After a while, they get tired of that.
And
Well, they get
it
tired. She
comes
got
to a
tired of it.
point where when because it's a different one person like, oh, I really want to be different. And I feel like that can be another thing where it's like, girl, just do you. And I feel like that's the point what Solange is doing. It's like, I'm just doing myself. I'm not trying to be different. I'm just being myself and what music I'm into. Versus because you can be doing the thing where you just focus hard on being so different, and it just make it awkward, it becomes something else. Just get into something that you're really into, and do it your way. And I feel like that's just the difference. What Solange is, what she's doing. It's like, I'm doing music that I'm into and that I like. Not that I'm
Right.
trying to be different. It's just like, this is what kind of music, because it fits her very perfectly.
I'm just having fun.
She really is. But we're like I said, we're happy for the Blueprint. That's the name of the group.
Hmm. It's not a great name, but it's not a bad name.
It's not. It really isn't. But I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I can't see where they go with this.
Me too. I hope they do a second season. He says he wants to do one with men.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we want to see that too.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to be fighting. I'm ready.
Mm-hmm. We love when the heterosexuals fight.
Hmm.
So I guess that's all we got to say about BET Presents. You guys, we just doing a quick update. It's not going to be a long thing. I'm sorry, you guys. But if y'all want us to do something longer, just let us know. But this point is just a full update of shows that we're watching right now. So let's get to Potomac.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The
Thoughts?
girls. The girls. Okay. Now let me
Mm-hmm.
say this. Um, we all have done. I had made the comparison of it to to Atlanta and being like it's better than Atlanta and this is and that. I want to say we have to probably stop doing that. And the reason I
Uh,
say that is
yeah.
because they're two black, majority black shows, and we should allow Atlanta to be Atlanta and Potomac to be Potomac, and not compare and try to tear one down to bring up another one. And I've done this myself. I would say this. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, Potomac is that my girl. I think the point is, for as people that how would I put it? Because I think for me, I was watching, of course, Atlanta before Potomac, but I think
Hmm.
the point is when, because I think the point everybody was doing Atlanta stuff, like every show was going to Atlanta, and I think my point is it was good to see a different place because I never
Yeah,
heard of Potomac. Hell, I couldn't even barely
agreed. I
pronounce
agree
it
with
until they
that.
said the name, you know.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
I'm
think it's
saying. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
it
Get
was
to your.
something it was something different. I think emotionally I was really connected with the show. It's like how I found it, and definitely how I binge watched it and really got into it at the end of the day.
Hmm.
And I think even people on the show like is in our age bracket, for as Ashley and
Yeah.
Candace too, and just relating to them as well.
And Monique, she was in our age bracket too.
Yeah, she was. So it's like kind of like you're able to connect a little bit more with them. So I think that's what for my generation, our generation,
Hmm.
of connecting to the show versus the other one, because it's like they're like older, like Nene Leeson, they're older and stuff like that. Not saying that we can't connect with them, because we do got Karen. Hello.
And we have memes. We have memes of almost every moment from Nene has been a meme. You know, the new meme right now of Nene is when she was running that relay, that race.
Yes.
That's the new meme.
Come on now. She's that girl. So I don't know. So it's like I think that's how I'm looking at it, Potomac or whatever case may be. It just felt like a breath of fresh air, and yeah, I love it. I think that's why I would say that it is for me personally. I prefer it more than Atlanta because I just do. Whatever case
No,
may be.
that's okay. But I'm saying more so like people who on the daily, like I said, with me, where it's making that comparison of, oh, Atlanta's going down. Potomac is the new girl. Potomac is better than Atlanta. This, like putting them on the same thing. And it's like, they're just both, the only thing that's the same is that they're both black housewife shows.
Hmm.
Majority black housewife shows. That's the only thing that's similar.
Well,
Everything
I
else is
think
just,
the point is they're being each other competition, and I think
mm,
for as with the other Housewives shows or whatever case may be, they haven't been top dog like Atlanta has been, and it's been a lot for
well,
anyone to take Atlanta's spot.
true.
So
Well,
I think
according to some people, they say that whatchamacallit is more popular. New
oh,
Jersey, New York, and Beverly Hills.
oh, okay.
Do you ag- do
Mm,
you agree?
mm. I don't know about them girls.
I can only give you what was that moment?
That leg.
I've had enough. I've had enough of you. Had enough of you, you
You
beast.
beast, beast! How
Beast.
dare you?
Dare you?
How dare me? You came into my home and I apologize. Let me say something. When you are beefing with an old with an old person, when I'm not saying old person, this is a person you've known for a long time. When you
Hmm.
have been beefing with them, I'm telling you, the dialogue is
It's
great.
different.
Let's be very clear because we want to really get to this point. Now, if you have been around them the longest fighting, then it's it's like, ugh, girl, whatever. But when you are new around a person that been beefing for a long time, girl, just sit down. You about to find out from the start to the beginning. I mean, from the beginning to end, and where we at now, because them girls gonna go in. Okay.
And I just want to let you know this. I don't like you.
Exactly.
And
And remember,
frankly,
that was
I'm
years
not
ago that she
finding
brought up.
anything that I like about you.
But that was years ago that she was bringing up. She was like, you came into my home, and I apologize. Actually, you didn't. So I'm like, damn, long time ago. But the business was on that. They've been fighting for a long
My
time. It's like, what
favorite
if she did apologize? Y'all still
my favorite part about that moment is when one of the ladies was running off. Wow.
fighting? They white. Because black people ain't doing all that. Now, we might walk out, but we're not running out. This girl was running like
Listen,
somebody was attacking her.
if you watch Potomac or Atlanta, them girls are
Ain't nobody
sitting
running
there.
out.
The girls are
And
sitting there.
eating, and saying comments. Oh, girl, not her relationship fake.
Oh,
Ooh. And look at girl. You know what we do. You want to play this game? We can play it. I can play it better.
exactly. So
Just
yeah,
saying.
Potomac is its own thing, and I think we need to start having that conversation and start placing it as its own thing. I
Hmm.
think that's important.
It's its own thing, but I think it's fresh. I think that's
Hmm.
just the point at the end of the day because it's like right now Atlanta has been getting tired. I think that's the point. It's a very decline in the show right now because it's like I just feel like they need a full shakeup of cast, and they should have been doing that point because it's like everybody has come to their happily ever after or whatever. Because not saying that they're not going to have issues, but it's like we kind of just know enough
We got to
about
move
you,
on.
and yeah. It's been like 13 seasons. It's like, girl, we got it. After 10 years of seeing you on TV talking about your life, we got it. Let's
Right.
move on. Some people disagree with me, but you know what? That's just where I'm at. That's why I feel like that's just what it is. And I feel like, well, we're still learning these girls. And then remind you, we got new girls to learn too and see how they going to interact, whatever case may
Oh,
be.
absolutely. And I'm ready to see where they
Hmm.
go.
I just want to tell Wendy, welcome to the show. I mean, come on, girl, welcome to the
Hmm.
show.
But let's get into it. You ready?
Hmm.
Okay. First of all, well, let me ask you this: how do you want to do it? Do you want to go person by person, or do you want to do moment by moment of this episode that we just saw?
Well, we're just doing the update, so I guess we're just gonna go freely with it. Just whatever you feel. Just give me.
Let's do person by person, so that way we can kind of talk about previous episodes and pile that all in together. Cool.
I guess. Well, go ahead. Who you want to start
All
on?
right. Let's start with somebody that has nothing going on. I mean, that's going through something.
We'll
Rob,
start to the lowest. No,
I just said it. Did we not just say it?
girl, no. She didn't try that. Let's do it. We'll be fair. Let's do it
Mhm.
to the the last person that was added on to the first person that was added on. So we'll start
A
with
scholar?
Mia.
A
Oh,
scholar?
a scholar. Yeah, we'll do a scholar. A scholar has grown on us for this episode.
Now, I will say this: a scholar has been making moments every chance she can get. First
Hmm.
episode, she came in. She was like, "I heard you're a drunk." To Kira,
She did that. She did. She really
and
did. I feel like we can get more from a scholar though. If
I
they was to give her a
like.
glass, we'll get more from
Mhm.
her.
I like that. I may not have been happy with the moment she made last time, but in all that she's done so far, a scholar is doing what a scholar needs to do to make sure she secures her spot on the show.
Because we definitely want to see a clash between her and Robin. I mean, a clash between her and Giselle and see who Robin gonna pick. So we really want to follow that story.
Oh, girl, come on now.
That'll
You know
be
who deserves. I mean, you know who Robin's gonna pick. Come on now.
well. We know
Let's
she's gonna
not.
pick her girlfriend, but we just want to see that breakdown because I'm quite sure Scholar knows a lot about Robin. We want to see if all the skeletons will fall out the closet. Just
Like they
saying.
did on our. Wait, I thought we was. Oh, we
Just like
finished talking
her.
about Encore, didn't we? We finished talking about Encore, didn't
Yeah, girl, we moved on. We on
we?
Potomac now.
Weird. Because I was just about to say skeletons in the closet.
Girl, wig, whatever. Oh, we definitely love. We want to see
Catch that.
that. So, a scholar gets what grade we're giving her. I'm gonna give her a B minus, because like I said,
Yeah.
it's potential. You know, the
She's
B is for
doing
better.
she's
The B is
she's
for
trying
better.
to what do they have on Potomac? Wine glass?
And she's very pretty. She's a very beautiful
Hmm.
and a good chocolate woman too, by the way. And it'll be nice to see some more chocolate women on here. Not saying we have anything against light skinned people. We love our light skinned brothers and sisters. We all are kin. Hello.
Yeah.
But it's good to see that. It's good to see that. Come on, a scholar. Girl. All
But I
right.
really liked the moment she had in this episode because she is friends with Robin. And I liked how she was like, Robin, that sounds like depression.
Yeah.
And I really like where she's coming from. It's like, she's non partial, it seems like.
Yeah. I think the point is she's really getting to know the ladies, and because remind you, she's going off the base of what Robin told her. Let's be very clear.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
think now she's at a moment of being around these ladies and really kind of getting to know them at the end of the
True.
day. You know, because I mean, my point is I can hear something about you, but I'm still going to give you the opportunity to get to know you. You know, like I said, I'm still going to see if you're going to add color to the picture that they painted of you. I'm that person too. Don't get it twisted. So I am going to be cautious of you too as well. But I'm going to still give you a fair chance at the end of the day. You know. So
Yeah.
so I think a scholar's coming to her own. We want to see she's trying to secure a glass. Stone scholar.
Trying to
Go with.
we
Give her
her
that
glass.
glass.
That's what I was trying to say. Sorry.
So who we got next on the record? Okay, well, Mia.
Mia.
Flip flopper.
Yes. Yes.
She. And that's okay with Wendy. We need a flip flopper. Because we don't know which way it's gonna go. And I feel like Mia can be a very great bonus to the show because she's a flip flopper. Now, see, if Robin was a flip flopper, that'd be a good thing. She could have this on her which come because you don't know how the person gonna react. And I think Mia will be a person we'll call a wild card. When a person flip flopper, they can be mostly considered a little bit of a wild card. You don't know which way they're gonna flop it on. You know. So yeah, that can be a good thing because I think you brought that up too as well. That can be a very good thing for a show. You said you watched a review and the girl was talking about it.
Hmm.
So I can see that for her. What you got to say about her?
I okay. So like you told me earlier, and I had to think about it as you when you told me I had to think about it afterwards. She has an issue with Wendy right now.
Yeah, what she
So
came for her. Yeah.
even if she knows that what Wendy is saying is right and correct, she doesn't like Wendy. So even if it's right or correct, she doesn't like her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not on your side.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right with that. I do, you're right with
I
that.
know I'm always right, girl. Come on
Girl,
now.
just that.
Come on.
I said just that.
Girl, come
I said just
on.
that. I just said that.
I
Just that.
know I'm right.
Just that one.
Thank
All right.
you.
Anyways, as I was saying. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I don't know what she's given. And that can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I think the point is Mia got to get more. Let me tell you something. Because the scholar is catching up with this too. You got to be a good, how would
Judge
I
of
put it?
character.
Not saying a good judge of character. Yeah, you got to be that too. But you got to be if you're not having a moment with the girls, because see that's the point. You know, Candace get the point of the assignment. You know, at
Hmm.
the end of the day, it's like saying stuff at the table. when the shit going down, girl, get, you know what I'm saying? Adding a little bonus, add a little bit more and stuff like that, And I'm not saying because she did spoke on it, but it's just like, girl,
Right.
hmm. And the
Exactly.
confessionals could have been a little better too, Wendy. I don't know. It's gotta look like she's taking your point. I mean, which call your spy.
Mia. Mm,
But Mia's a wild card. We'll watch it. But I'm liking the scholar. I want to hear what more she got going on in her life.
same. I feel like, I'd be interested in seeing where she goes with this.
Because I can see her getting into it with Giselle, though. I really can see her. Because I think it's
And
got to look like she's the
especially
person
with
that.
what's happening right now, which we'll get into when we talk about Giselle or Robin, either one. It's the same. We can actually just
Mhm.
lump them in together. Let's just do that. You okay with that?
Oh, yeah, we'll do Batman and Robin, even
There
though,
you go.
yeah.
There you go.
Mhm.
That'll be fine.
So we want better for Mia, but like I said, she's a wild card. So like I said, she was given the beginning because like I said, she's a flip flopper, and I think you need a person that is like that on the show. Okay,
True.
let's get into Miss Wendy. Wendy, I don't know if she might hear our podcast. Girl, welcome to Potomac.
Right.
Welcome.
You're I think okay. So somebody made this really good statement. Her name is Nikki Star TV. I follow her and love her. She's fun. Fantastic. I like a lot of the people who talk about the show. I will say this, what she said was true. Where she's like, at the stage where Wendy is right now, she's an influencer. She knows that she's on a show where people are watching her. There's people who are going to send her free things. There's people who are going to want to buy things that she wears, she does, and all this. So it's like I have to present on this show in a way that's different from how I did the first season. Because first season, y'all just met
We didn't
me.
like her. We did not like
Yeah.
her.
But also we just met her.
Yeah, I think I think the point is it was the lack of transparency that she could have given in this
Mm-hmm.
situation at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I know for anyone that's going into a situation, let's be very clear about this. You know, I'm not gonna go off for a couple of days with you over something that's been going on for a long time. I'm not gonna get
Right.
into that and just come on my own judgment or whatever case may be. Because like I said, I do believe like maybe, I don't believe in like, I think fighting could be the last result, but I know as humans, it can lead to that. That is a I wouldn't it is a natural reaction thing. If you push a person too far, at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, you know, people can get aggressive with you and they handle you a certain type of way if put you back them in the corner. It really is a natural thing. If you keep poking with someone, I think it's kind of on a thing where it's how would I put it? It's these little things where they be like, it's no excuse. And a lot of times it may not be always an excuse, but it can be something that is really natural. If you push and poke at a person for a long time, yeah, they can probably get very aggressive with you and want to fight you. That is a natural human thing a lot of times.
All right.
I think even to the point where they be like, oh, a man should never hit a woman. But if a woman is putting her hands on him and attacking him or doing something, whatever the case may be, yes, he have every right to fight her back or whatever the case may be. But
All right,
they
because you
always
shouldn't be
it's
putting your
no
hands on
excuse.
people.
Yeah,
You
it's like
shouldn't be putting your hands on people no matter what.
yeah, it should be that versus, but that's the same we was told as boys. Never hit a
Mhm.
girl. No, no, no. You can, yeah, yeah. So movies and shows where people slapping their husbands stuff like that. No, no.
Ooh, like Love After Lockup, the girl, she did that to the boyfriend. It's not on the season you're watching right now. It's the previous season
Hmm.
that you said you watched a little bit of it. It's on that season. She did one of the girls did that. It's in the trailer actually, so I'm not spoiling nothing by the way, you guys. If you watch the trailer, you see her hitting the guy. It's the thing. But that's no, don't do that.
Yeah, keep your hands off people. I don't
Hmm.
know who you are. Keep your hands off people.
It's
And
more
then,
I want to talk about with that one, but girl, you have to see the episode because girl, it's a moment that happens in the episode that I'm just like, girl, TV, this is fantastic. What was I thinking not watching, not continuing on with this series? I don't know.
so like I said, so girl, I almost forgot where we was at because we did went somewhere a little bit. I wouldn't say it was dark, but it is a thing. And like I said, it's no, it's like I said, it is a natural thing if you push a person in the corner. And that is because it gives a point. If you say that it's unacceptable, and like, oh, you should never put your hands on a person or whatever the case may be, we have to be really strongly to understand that words do hurt. You
Right.
can get a person where a place where they may attack you. If you keep, you push them to the edge or you back them in a corner. I'm not saying that it's need to be having you being fearful of it, but I think the point is you need to be aware that this can happen. It
Hmm.
can happen to you if you push a person in the corner, and we don't want to. So I'm just saying, just be aware
Right.
because we already went through that situation with Candace and Monique and stuff like that. We went back and forth with that. And we already got to the point where people like, as it is threatened when you put your hands in people's faces. We have talked about that, and the person say, "Hey, get your hand on my face," because that's where it always start. All the fights you really be seeing a lot of times back in the day, and still to the day, is when
Hmm.
you put your hands up when you're arguing, and you put it in a person's face. That, like I say, in our culture, in a lot of sense, is a term of being disrespectful, and it's very threatening for them when they see that. And and our background goes back way when our parents used to discipline us. And I think it was something that Tammy Roman said. She said, when she would be saying when people put their hands up, she said it has to the point. She said my mom used to do that to me, and she said when people do that, I'd be thinking that they're trying to chastise me or something like this. It's like it's very, how would I put it? You're trying to intimidate me. You're trying to, I guess, you're just putting the situation being threatened. Just, keep your hands down, keep your hands to yourself, and just be aware that your words may cause a situation where a person may attack you. And you need to be aware of that at the end of the day. And you will have some people that will agree with you that you didn't deserve to attack, and you will have some people agree that you didn't. And it's just, but it is a thing. You need to be aware of your words. And I think we even had to deal with that shit situation with the baby and how it caused things. Your words cause consequence, and your actions some point a little bit too of how you handle and deliver that message, whatever the case may be. So, girl,
With
you just let me talk alone. But you know what I mean, girl. Whatever.
I
Go
get you.
walk with me.
I think I get. I want to say this. I get what Giselle was trying to say. The problem with what she was trying to say about Wendy is the fact that you're adding in, oh, your outfits are different, you this, and that. And it's like, if what you're trying to say is that Wendy's personality is different in a way that it's a little bit choppy, where it's like one moment you're this, then the next moment, say that. Don't add in, oh, I'm saying too much of your body. Don't add in, oh, you don't have substance.
And
Like
she knew that would hurt
that's a
her.
problem.
She knew that would
Mhm.
hurt her. She
She
knew
did.
that would hurt. She knew that would hurt her. With certain people, and you don't really have to know a person that well. And I feel like, well, where lines that you can cross or you can say to them that will really hurt them and where they're sensitive about, or whatever case may be. And she wanted to hurt her.
Yeah.
She really did. And her as being the dark skin is the most darkest on the show. And I don't want to make this a colorist thing, but in some sense it is a little bit, where for us what the fans be giving. Let's be
Right.
clear before we even get into the women, if we feel like they're colorists. And especially even the backlash she got from last season. So she had to get a whiff of that too as well. So she like, yeah, I gotta really be in some sense transparent or look at my actions. A lot of times these people get on these shows and once they see what they were, they're like, oh girl, I don't want to do that no more. I gotta get, because a lot of times with a lot of these reality shows, the people when they be like watching the back, they be like, yeah, I need to do better.
Hmm.
We can be able to watch ourselves as a reality show. We'll be like, we got to do better, way much
Right.
better. And
Right.
I think that's what she was doing. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to be a follower. I think I'm going to, get to the bottom of the situation before I claim judgment on it, you know?
True. And that's why I'm saying I like that she's changing as a person. I do feel like I agree with it's a little choppy. Like you're having a lot of energy for Mia at times. It feels off. So if we're going to go on the route of everything feels a little choppy, cool. That's great. But telling her you dress too sexual or telling her you dress too this, that's not your call to tell her how to dress.
Yes. And I love how she was, we was on point with Wendy with her comebacks. It's like, you can't define my sexiness. Like, who are you? We got to stop
Exactly.
that. We got to stop that. That is something we really got to stop at the end of the day. I mean, Giselle look a hot mess all the time. I say Giselle and Robin looked at like holidays. Giselle looked at like Valentine's Day, and Robin looked like trick or treat, like Halloween. I'm just saying.
Well,
But if that makes you feel good, that makes you feel good. Am I gonna laugh at you? Hell, girl. Okay, let me stop. Okay.
let's just be honest.
Let me let me drop the point. But I think the point is, it's just that I'm saying the outfit look a mess. I'm not saying that, oh, you know, if you feel sexy, girl, you didn't fit, you feel sexy up in it, or whatever the case may be. I guess whatever. That's why Jamal ain't over there now. He ain't a oops. I wanted it to come out. But Robin is, Wendy, I'm so proud of her, defending herself and taking up for herself. And I think the way she was looking, she was really caught off guard, even though they was going back and forth. But I know when it comes to a point where a person is attacking you as a person, and well, discussing you as a person, well, it's attack. That's just what it was. Attacking, let alone the two people that she considered friend, and I think she definitely considered, Robin a friend as well. And I know sometimes with us in our generation, when an older person says something to us, it can sting a little bit more, whatever case may be. And I feel like that's what was probably happening to Wendy, because, she's trying to do all these things. And it's just like, I'm getting criticism from you too as well. So I think she was very shocked,
Right.
because basically they was calling her fake and saying she's doing too much with outfits, if you want to sum it down.
Let's be honest. And also the fact that Robin said, "Oh, you're not as loose." Loose?
What is that supposed to mean?
Loose?
It's a married woman that is with one man and sleeping with one man. What are you talking about, loose? Last time I checked, loose mean, girl, you around town doing things. That's what I thought loose mean. So I don't know. Maybe we got different definition. What's your definition of loose? Because I thought that's what that meant.
I mean, I thought so too, girl. I thought it meant you out there bopping and bopping. That's what I thought.
Yes. So why would she say loose? Why would she say that? And I know it's a lot for women because women are judged about everything. Everything. You name it, they think. Hell, they talking about the bonnets. That's how they talking about everything. And something that's supposed to protect natural hair, black hair in general. Even if you got a permanent, it still protects it. The-
Right. And again, like I said, if we're talking about, if we're going to talk about Wendy's personality being different, talk about that. Don't talk about how she's got boobs out, she's twerking, she's this, she's that. Talk about the personality. Don't go in on her clothes. Y'all can't talk about clothing, by the way. Don't go
yeah,
in on
you're talking about her body. You're talking
Eddie's
about
cheating. What does Eddie cheating have to do with her deciding to do all what she did?
yeah.
It's a little weird. And y'all want to sit here and get mad at you about Jamal cheating and about you never getting married, but then the time comes you want to do that same thing. You know, you can't get mad at somebody for doing what you do. Back to you.
Well, they're making her sound like she's pathetic because, in a sense, if you're saying that, oh, she got her body done because her husband is cheating on her, meaning that, oh, I need to get my body done to keep my husband, you're making her sound pathetic.
Right.
I would never
True.
want to be with that. Oh, I got my body done because my man was cheating on me. Like, oh, that's basically saying that she didn't do it for herself. She did it to keep her husband.
Right.
And even
And I
though,
mean, if, again, if it is that, we're going back to that's her business. That's what she wants to do.
yes. So them girls, they hit below the belt. And I felt like again, this is definitely a sensitive situation, especially with Wendy. When people do go under the knife and do things, it is a very sensitive thing when they get things done, and to be, someone bringing it up and talking bad about it, about how you express yourself, whatever you got done at the end of the day, that's a very sensitive thing at the end of the day. And she don't need the people that she consider her homegirls, trying to make her feel bad about doing, girl, if you got something done, you better show it. Girl, let me tell you something. If I had got my ass done, even though it's already on a good, stick. If I, girl, come on now. It
With
will be all out. You wouldn't be able to see me, and girl, only thing you're gonna be looking at me and be like, ass. Okay? I'm just saying.
with
Oh, I'm so over them hating bitches. Who you want to do next, Candace or Ashley?
Mr. Candace.
Go for it.
Um, Candace seems like she's trying to do something different. I like that she's still shady.
Oh yes,
Now, I
she
want
is.
to say this. I think we were all unnecessarily harsh about her being shady because all the girls are shady. Candace is just really good at being shady.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel how I feel about last year's situation. I'm in that middle area with it. Not last, yeah, last.
It was last year.
Okay, I'm still the same place. Excuse me. I am with that, but I want to say this: Candace is just shady. She just knows how to be shady. She's just really good at being shady and saying really deep cutting comments.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you want. You want a girl that's going to get on this show and read the girls down.
Yes.
But I'm noticing the change in her. I like it. As I told you, I feel like I would have loved to have seen what she said to Karen. They'll be applied to the situation between her and Monique. But I don't know fully if I think Monique would have been ready to receive that at that moment. Just in general of that time. I don't think she would have been ready to receive that.
Agree. I feel like it may be growth because
Yeah.
we seen the point where she was like, oh, you don't put your hands in people's face. Okay, girl, look how you learn.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying not to be shady, but really, it is. Sometimes you have to go through things to learn from it. I be saying the when I have been corrected, when I have went through things and stuff like that, and I think that a lot of times when you think about your beliefs on things and your stance on things, because a lot of times you have experienced them. You have been on the other end of stopping someone to do something that you probably have done. At the end of the day. So a lot of things that I'm saying and talking about these people, a lot of this stuff I went through or I've seen happen or I've been part of it. You know what I'm saying? So, we all can grow and I'll give her that, you know, and we love it. We stand by her besides, her husband.
Hmm.
He's been talking
Yeah.
in the past, but we still watching.
I want to say this. I'm worried about this situation with her husband and all that. I'm worried about it, but if she's happy and if it works out, great. I'm here for that. But
And
I'm
she
a
said
little
she know her
worried about it.
marriage.
Huh?
And she said she know her marriage.
Yes. Oh, that was good that she said, "Oh, I know my marriage."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "I know my marriage." And that's how you got to know.
Yeah.
She said, "I know me."
And that's what it is. You gotta have that confidence in your man. Well, if you feel strongly about it, about what you're doing and stuff like that, then go for it, girl.
To you, basically. But yeah,
Yeah,
I like it. I like Candace this year. I always kind of liked Candace. I didn't love her, but I liked her. I feel like
yeah. Well,
she
we
brings to
love.
the
She
show.
has her own brain.
Yeah,
I think that's
I'll
the
give her
point.
that.
We love a person that has their own brain.
Right.
And I think, that was like I said, with our issues with women, it's like, girl, we just didn't feel like you had your own brain, girl. At the end of the day, it's just the code. Like, I don't know you to be judging you like that. That's just what it is. And we always felt like Candace had her own brain of what she was doing or whatever the case may be. Was I feel like she was manipulated into the situation with the traumatic thing that happened to her. These girls rallying behind her, acting as if they were her friend or whatever the case may be. And I see how she sunk into that at the end of the day a little
Hmm.
bit. So yeah, I can see that as well. But Candace always had her own mind.
Right. I'm hoping that she does. I do like that Giselle told her what she has to say, and then she called the Giselle and Robin tweet on just
Mhm.
on twaddle, which is just what you do.
Yeah. Well, I think the point with Candace know that they're not her friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I can
Because
agree.
whenever time Candace gets into a fight with anybody, they don't help her. And I think even that's why Ashley be looking at it. Ashley knows what kind of girls like, girl, y'all not my friend. We just cool for the show. But when I'm fighting alone.
Hmm. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, Ashley got the assignment and know what is going
Yeah. Oh, we're talking about Ashley right now.
on. Hmm.
Okay, let's get this out the way. No more Michael. No more Michael.
We know he stayed with you, girl, but girl,
We got it.
we know he stayed with you.
But
And then people
we
talk
want
about that
we
baby look
want
like Pennywise. He does look like Pennywise. I'm so sorry. He does. I'm
quiet.
not even sorry. It just
I
is
want
what
to
it
say
is.
this.
But I know
I
he
want to
gonna
say
grow into this look.
I want to say this. Rent rent Michael a hotel, a motel. Rent him a motel. And when you film, tell him to go there. We don't want to see him.
We love when her mom pop in. We love her mom when her mom pops in.
We do. The only thing funny about Michael is his obsession with Juan. That's it.
That is. Oh, it's
Because
one
he was,
and her getting mad.
it's
Girl,
like,
stop
well,
bringing up Juan.
Ashley was like, yeah, I miss my girlfriends. And he was like, oh, okay. So where's Juan?
Okay. I don't know why Ashley is not concerned about that. I'm like, girl, are you not concerned about that? Girl, we know he bi. We
She's
know
not
he is
because
bi.
she's finna get them checks. Oh,
She know better.
she,
She like,
when to ruin that man's life, oof, we're gonna receive it.
she is. Ashley is that firecracker. That's what we need. We need Ashley is we call Ashley 007. That's what we call her. 'Cause
Mhm.
let me tell you something. Don't fuck with Ashley. Ashley will get your ass together all by herself. Ashley don't mind being at the party and everybody don't like her. That's Ashley. So, so the cameraman like me. I'm on a mission. Fuck you, hoes.
There you go.
I don't care. I've taken all
Ashley
y'all boots
said,
down.
Ashley said, hot stir.
Okay, she had a mission. She was ready. She came in. She didn't
and,
drop that baby, and she said, "I'm about to drop the tea."
and
Tea.
next week she's gonna be like, hey, it's Wendy.
She back there. Okay.
Hey y'all, love y'all. Get out of my face. Where's Wendy?
Mm-hmm.
Wendy.
Girl,
That's what I'm here for.
what happened? Girl, why Giselle turned around and said that your man was cheating on you? Girl, and she got receipts. Girl, yes.
Wait. My favorite part. What was it that Candace said that's gonna happen on next episode?
Oh, girl, take your milk and go home. Let me tell you something. See, this is when. Let me tell you something. What Wendy need to know. There is practice reading, and there is just reading off the rip. Like it's like it's like freestyle reading. At the end of the day. Especially when you reading a person, you just be saying shit you never said before. You just really going in. You don't even know what's gonna come up to you. It's just like Karen when she says Sing Sing. I had to get something that rhyme with what she say with whore.
She did.
Girl Sing
She's like, I had to get some.
Sing.
It sounded good, didn't it? Sounded real good, didn't it?
And that's why we went to Sing Sing. Girl, wait, what?
Wait, 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 wait. Okay, let's talk about Karen. Let's talk about Karen.
So when you and Juan gonna have the I'll be having mine soon at a real wedding. Huh?
Oop.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Wait. What did Karen say about Giselle today? Giselle been wiggling her fat vagina at everybody for the past 5 years. Karen.
As she's supposed to, girl, just keep dragging her. It's like, girl, Giselle, leave Karen. Look, we keep on saying it, leave Karen alone. I am tired of them trying to bring up that because I know Candace tried to make a point. Well, y'all do be fighting with each other. I'm like, that bitch start with me. She start with Karen all the time.
All right.
All the time.
And
Karen
you,
don't be
Candace,
trying
you
to leave.
should know because when you first started, she started with you.
Yeah, but the point is because they brought it up on the reunion and it was talking about it. And he was like, he said, y'all always getting into, but he said, I guess just the stuff you be saying just be so harsh and hard. And she said, I'm a good returner. She said, I will return it
Mhm.
hard or whatever. And I guess it's so hard how she returned it, it just make it worse than what the person even gave to her in the beginning. But it's like, leave me alone. Like, I'm not the one. And I think we're at this point how things is going in the world is that you can't tell a person how to really respond sometimes when you do some shit, when you
Yeah.
step into their box and when they respond to your ass, You like, oh, what the fuck, or whatever the case may be. So I think it's just on that point. But that's when you're really doing something with a person just be looking at you like, girl, well, she started, but girl, damn. Well, leave me alone. And Giselle been doing that for the longest. And trust and believe, it's really not that hard to read Giselle. Because she's not a good reader.
It's not.
The wall can read her better. And the wall ain't even talking.
I mean, her clothes read her every day. Her, and that's hilarious.
Through filth.
They don't even try, and they just do.
They would have been off the first season. Girl, I ain't even got daughters no more. It's just me. They'll get
There
one
you
little part,
go.
dropping them off from school to let them know they exist. All right, time to go to school. Don't give them a
Oh,
mic. They don't need to say shit. Don't you hand them a mic.
and Candace, back to Candace. Candace, be ready because they might try to put all of your tea. Because this is the thing, Candace, you can't be giving your tea to Giselle because you know she's going to use that against you. She's going to be like, I got to find a storyline
Yeah.
in a relationship that she hasn't dragged your relationship. You next.
And she eventually will.
Oh, but
I
then I don't think,
she
no,
already said
you know what
something.
though? I don't think Giselle is going to do that. And here's why Giselle knows Candace's mouth,
Mm-hmm.
knows where Candace is going to give her. And if she tries, you're not going to receive what you think you're going to receive. You're going
Remember
to
she
get the.
went back and
Remember
forth
when
with
she.
I think Sharice was trying to say something, about her mom buying the ring or something like that.
Right.
And she got her together on that bus.
Oh, yeah, when she
And
called them
she,
geriatric grannies.
yeah, she called her a bitch. She said, "Why I'm a
Yeah.
bitch?"
No, she didn't say that. She said it was bitch like behavior. Remember, because they
Oh,
was mad
girl,
at her. 'Cause they
weird.
said, she called you the V word. Girl, shut up.
Well, I think we all went back and forth with that saying with the person like, "Girl, why you acting like a bitch? You call me a bitch, no, I see you're acting like one." Girl, I think we got to really clear that up to the point that you're calling the person a bitch.
Girl,
I'm just saying, we at that point.
I just want to point this out. Listen,
That's like our person said, that situation, this situation is like you're being rude. Are you calling me rude? Yeah, you're being rude in this moment. So yeah, you're rude. That's just what it is. So if I'm saying you're acting like a bitch or you showing bitchy behavior, then you eventually are calling that person a bitch.
what? I mean, they're saying the
It's the same
behavior.
thing.
Um,
It's the same thing.
semantics. Semantics.
Okay,
Semantics.
whatever. Whatever. You're okay. I didn't call it what it is. I ain't changing it. But Ashley, great on the assignment. We can't wait to hear from you next
Yeah,
episode.
that's all we want.
Mm,
Ashley's a bone carry and be messy. Because guess what? The only thing messier than two boys is Ashley. And she knows that. And
girl,
that's
we
the assignment.
almost 2 hours in.
We close to it. Not really, but we close.
All right, let's get to I guess we can get to Robin.
We don't really have to talk about Karen. Y'all already know how we feel about Karen. Let's just call it. She said some
Mm,
funny things. Karen is Karen.
we're gonna do
Let's talk
Batman
about
and Robin
Robin
and
Giselle.
mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, Batman and Robin.
Yeah. Ooh, that's no, we like Batman. And Batman has money.
We like Robin too. We talking
Yeah.
about Robin, the DC character. Okay,
Yes.
make
Who's
sure.
another one? Who's another one? Homelander and Stormfront. There you go.
Girl, weird.
Just saying. There we go. Anyways, girl. Um, Robin, you're going through something, and I feel bad, but I also don't like that even in your going through something, so ready to defend and fight for Giselle when she will not do the same for you.
Yeah, well, she's wrong.
Yes, that too. Um, I really love the discussion that they had at the table. I want to start off with the positive for Robin. Is that okay? She don't have a
Girl,
lot. She don't have a lot. So this is it.
you
Giving
must
her
be
this.
getting one of those hats she's selling or something like that. Okay, girl, go ahead.
Girl. Embezzled. Oh, as Giselle said. There we go. Um, I feel bad for Robin in that she's dealing with depression, and instead of taking that seriously like everybody else was, because everybody else was taking it seriously.
Yeah,
Karen was, a scholar was, table except Giselle, was taking it very seriously and trying to make a situation that she's going through be more something that she needs to worry about and actually fix and put some kind of effort or energy into. And instead of doing that, she decides, oh, I just need a life coach and I'll be fine. No, that's not how that works. That doesn't work. You need a therapist. You
yeah,
need somebody that's going
completely.
to deep dive into what you're going through and say, hey, this is what we need to start doing and take a process time to really help you. I like that she's vulnerable and open and honest. Like the previous episode when they went out to lunch with Mia, where she was like, yeah, Juan went through the same thing where he lost his parents through AIDS and was it heroin? Heroin. And it was
Yeah,
like a really open and honest. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why I say from episode one, I like Robin outside of Giselle because she's a lot more upfront. She's a lot more fun. She's open. She's honest. She's real.
mm,
And it's like we get peaks of that. But the problem is then you have Giselle that stomps it out.
yeah,
And you do the thing of defending Giselle or being Giselle's. And that's why I'm saying this one, like, the positive is it's not a positive moment, but it's just like I like getting to know the person outside of who they hang around. And I think that's why I'm like, I like these moments because it's like we get to know Robin and she gets to like this actually is a good storyline if you follow it, Robin. This is you talking about dealing with depression, you talking about your hat business, you doing these things. That's called a storyline. And instead of you focusing on that and making that a priority, you would rather go out of your way to defend Giselle and be Giselle's underling. And that's a problem. So that's all I want to say. I just want to say I like these moments. I would wish she would go into them and really discuss them and really deep dive into why she is where she's at. I know that, but we got what we got. Um, First, so let's talk about the negatives. I'm ready. You ready? Because you was real quiet
negative
when I
is that
started
she.
talking about
The
the
negative
positive.
is she's showing up.
Hmm.
The negative is she's showing up.
Wig. No, but do you get what I'm saying? In that these moments I like. And I wish she would do this more than the defending Giselle and being up under Giselle. I wish that we would see more of that
Yeah,
Robin, the Robin that is herself. It feels like this is us getting to know Robin. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I'm over her.
I know you don't care for her, but that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that. But all right, I'm ready. Here's my problem with Robin. You do a lot of defending, you do a lot of being willing and ready to fight and this and that for Giselle, and you will never get that in return. Ever. Like, okay. When she was going to fight Monique, wasn't that because of Giselle? That had nothing to do with Robin.
What I said was just that I think it was really Ashley the one that spread that situation.
No, you
So
no, I'm talking about when she was going to fight Monique with the umbrella moment.
yeah, that's when she was walking away because she was upset with all of them.
Yeah, she said, "Y'all not my real friends because y'all
Yeah.
sitting here enjoying this moment." Which again, Monique, I that's my one gripe with Monique. I really wish she had smartened up and been like, you know what? Instead of trying to sit here and be under Giselle and be Giselle's friend, let me just drag her every episode. Just be a quality housewife, have a good storyline, drag Giselle every episode, and just be that girl. That's it. You don't have to grovel to Giselle. Can we be honest?
I
That's
guess.
my gripe with her. Because she kept and that's annoying. That was really annoying and grating. And it's like she continuously shows you that she does not like you, no matter what you do. Instead of sitting here trying to be her friend, just be that girl. That's who you are.
Yeah.
Look at your house. Look at your husband. Look at your family. You got stuff going on. Just do that. Stop trying to be
Yeah.
up under Giselle. Stop trying to be Giselle's friend. She was never going to be your friend. You are never going to be the Katie Herring in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
You are
I
always
did
going
love
to
like
be
where
the
they had
Janice.
she had remember she had a little function or whatever case may be where she was showing
Mhm.
off her makeup and it did a whole circle and they had made sure they skipped her.
I
Do
don't
you
remember
remember?
that, but I can believe it.
Remember? She did. She and then they circle and then she brought it up. She's like, "How y'all didn't see me? I was right in the front. Really? Were you?"
Yeah.
Her and Witchcom did that. Monique and Karen did that.
Oh yeah. And remember, Robin was like, "Oh, you running away? I don't run. I walk, love." I remember.
And she's like,
But see, that's the
"What
thing. It's
is
like, do that. Be that girl. Don't be the girl that you was trying to be last year when you was trying to be Giselle's best friend. And again, she showed you that you're not her friend. She does not like you.
yeah."
But anyways, girl.
He's more jealous of
Um,
you than what envy. I don't know.
mhm,
Whatever one you want to pick.
yeah, just be that. Just be her.
Is there anything else you want to add on these girls?
Yeah, back to Robin and Giselle. Sorry.
No, we went in on Robin. We need to get to Giselle part.
No, I want to also add in, you know, that situation where she was being open and honest. I didn't like how Giselle handled that. Especially with the fact that that's your friend. You should be able to empathize with your friend instead of going the route of you're attractive. That's a red flag to me. I'm sorry. I don't know about you, but if you ever said, "Yeah, I'm depressed," and I was like, "Well, your fine husband says that you need to stop." What does that have to do with you being depressed? You know?
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to add that in. And I liked how the ladies all surrounded her and was like gentle with her. Even Karen, who doesn't care for Robin, was like, I've experienced that too.
Mm-hmm.
Even Wendy. So it's just like for me, it was just like, I don't like that. That's essentially what you're gonna get from Giselle. This is your friend. This is the girl you ride for day in and day out, and she continuously puts you out on Front Street. Your business, by the way. Your full on business.
And then Giselle said she was like, was upset when Robin did that to her and say, next time have my back, or whatever.
Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm.
It was on that moment when they was coming at Giselle about Juan. Yep. But again, you never have her back. So I don't understand how you keep saying making these statements about you get mad at Robin for not having your back, but you don't ever have Robin's back. And that's the problem. It's like, Robin, I really wish you would look at this show and see what's happening because we see it.
Oh yes, all the time.
We see it. And we want
Especially
better
when
for you because,
Ashley
like I
was
said,
dragging her. Ooh.
ooh, she was. But we see it for you all the time and we want better for you, but it don't feel like you want better for yourself. And that's the problem. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
want better, girl. But all right, that's Robin. Please do better next year. Or I mean, honestly, it's been 6 seasons of this. She's not gonna change. Let's just be honest. Let's just call it like it is. She's settled on who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Why Juan ain't marrying her?
Weird. Girl. Also, ooh, if I was her son, I would be like, don't ever in your life embarrass me like that again. Don't tell people my grades.
He didn't tell which come. Boy, I know you ain't talking about anybody with that 49 in English. Girl, bye.
Oh, absolutely. You gonna help your mama put some hats up? No, you got a 49 in English. You need to help somebody with something.
Girl, that's why he got a 49. He helping to get those hats out.
True. True.
I think
Well,
that's just a very private thing. Especially with your kids and
yeah.
stuff like that. You don't say that.
You don't. And that's the problem. It's like, why would you share something like that? Something like that, just that's not something you share.
Yeah.
That poor child. Wig. Anyways, on to Giselle. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Bitch.
Let's get into wig.
I don't like that girl. But
I
I don't
know.
like Robin more.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, girl. Okay. Giselle. And people made the statement that that's a tired read to continuously read Giselle about not having a man, but it's also a tired read to continuously be in somebody's business and say, well, this is why your man's cheating because you did this. This is why this is happening because your man is this. You can't sit here and get into people's relationships and then get mad at somebody when they get into your relationship.
Yeah.
And just like Karen said, it's you're doing what you're doing is you're trying to distract from whatever you got going on and put people's view on something else. That's what you're trying to do. And the problem with that is again, you're again basically you're okay, hold on, let me process my thoughts. It's just tired. It's very tired. We get that you're trying to be the villain. We get that. But the ladies in this group don't have any other things going on in their lives that you can drag them for. Nothing. Because you keep bringing up, oh well, you know, her husband's cheating. Her husband was cheating at one point. So let me talk about this. It's like, girl, you don't have anything else going on that you can talk about? Nothing. Nothing else at all.
Girl, Giselle need a storyline, and that's all she got.
And that's the problem. It's like you don't have any storyline. And that's a problem for you. But yeah, I'm tired of Giselle. I'm tired of her. You have anything you want to say first? Not first. You want to add about Giselle?
No, I think by me talking about Robin, I talked about just.
Wig.
Yeah, I just don't like Robin. I'm sorry. That's more my beef with her than Giselle. Giselle is
Yeah.
trash. She just, I don't know. She's just one of those kids that haven't learned their lesson. And she still
Yeah.
want to apologize. Like, girl, Karen's not about to give you that apology. Let the apology go.
Let the whole situation go. Let's just be honest. I will say this. I don't think I feel like girl Karen, there's better things to drag her about. There's better to drag her about. That that ain't it, ma'am. I'm sorry. That's some BS. Girl, come on. That was not right wishing death on her. Come on now. Karen. Love
Well,
you
I
down, but
was
come on
playing
now.
devil's advocate, and I'm like, maybe she feel like her face gonna crack at any moment. Don't be wishing death on my husband like that.
Girl.
I'm just saying.
Girl. Well,
And it is cracking. Sorry.
it is true. But yeah. I'm I just need Giselle to do better. If you're gonna be the villain of the show, do better. And people are trying to say, well, y'all like Kenya for the same thing. Kenya has storyline though.
Mm-hmm.
Kenya has stories that happen outside of the girls that she brings to the show. So it's not the same thing. What really does Giselle bring? I mean, last season she brought that her husband, I mean her ex-husband, baby father, whatever, was cheating, and he's still cheating. Cool. What else?
That's it.
Exactly. That's it. But you guys, it's good. Don't get us wrong. It's great.
It
The
really
show's
is.
great.
And
The
we're
series is
enjoying it.
great. Yes, I can't wait for next week for Ashley to be boom messy. That's all we want. Ashley to be messy.
In a good way, though.
Yes, in a good way. Messy Ashley is great television. Non-messy Ashley, she's boring. We don't care. You know?
Mm-hmm. All right. This is our review on Potomac.
Mm-hmm.
Potomac, the Encore signal, cuffing season. And
Mm-hmm.
Lovers and Friends, Chasing Reality, Property.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we want y'all to check those out. Support your people. All right, you guys. This is Tahoe here.
And this is, oh Lord, and this was
The TO show.
oh
It
the
did
TO
went
show.
long.
I have to
We
say it.
went long. We went long
Yeah.
with this one.
Sorry, you guys, I forgot. I'm supposed to say it. If I don't say it, it don't matter. Oop.
All right, you guys. Bye.
Bye. We